What's going on, horror fans? Welcome back to another episode of, I guess, Slash and Cast. My name is Riley. That is Nick. It's good to be back. Because there's so many things that just hit all at once here, we're like, hey, let's cover it all in one video and not waste your time, not waste our time. Let's all just get this shit out here. Let's talk about it. And that is what Slash and Cast is. So I guess this is an episode of Slash and Cast. How about it? Which, by the way, we would happily, everyone that comes up still often, it's like, wait, what happened to the Slash Cast show? Believe me, we want to do it again. But it's really hard, especially right now, that we can't be together, and we're not into, Skype videos are weird for us. We try to be professional as fuck. But let's talk about some exciting things. First of all, Scream 5 gets a juicy update. First of all, principal photography will begin later this year in Wilmington, North Carolina, when safety protocols are in place. Okay, so that's exciting. What's up with North Carolina? Why does everyone go to Wilmington to film?
I guess it's a beautiful city. No tornadoes.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. They're often
decent weather,
I guess. Shit. So they're off in Wilmington. That's where they'll be filming Scream 5. But it got a lot juicier when David Arquette is officially confirmed for Scream 5. And it's been in talks. We've been hearing about these cast rumors. You got the Matthew Lillard saying he's interested in returning. Then you had Neve Campbell, who's in a couple interviews now, saying that they're in talks about bringing her back. Because honestly, it's so weird because before this there was zero confirmation on whether it's even a sequel yet. It was just kind of like, yeah, they're calling it Scream 5, but is it a reboot? Is it a whole new cast? We have no idea. And now all of a sudden, David Arquette has been confirmed, and here's what he said about it, quote, "I'm thrilled to be playing Dewey again and to reunite with my Scream family, old and new." That's interesting. Scream has been such a big part of my life, and for both the fans and myself, I look forward to honoring Wes Craven's legacy, end quote. Wow, what an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, because of course, there's a few things in here, just in that short quote. First of all, he said Scream family, old and new. We don't know how much the extent of the old, except we know Kevin Williamson is executive producing, which he's got a quote in here in a second. But, you would think with David Arquette being confirmed that, one, we're at least getting Courtney Cox back, going to get Gale back. Neve is always the one that's fishy. We just don't know because she didn't want to do Scream 3. That's why she had some other shooting going on, but she was only there for like 5 days. Then she didn't want to do Scream 4. So that's why she's limited in the movie. And now I bet she doesn't want to do Scream 5, but money is money. Also, she said before that she'll do Scream 4 if she gets killed in the opening scene. And I'm like, is that going to happen with Scream 5? You don't want to Halloween Resurrection us, okay? You gotta, if you're going to kill off Sydney, which is fine if you have to, but you got to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
I think if she's going to die, she should do it doing one more full movie and die at the end in like some sort of heroic way, passing the torch. But,
the fact that she was going on a couple of these smaller podcasts and doing these interviews and even bringing it up at all and like giving any hope to it, hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully she's not just blowing steam up our ass, 100% knowing full well she's like, nah, not in it. No, not going to do it.
Right. It would just be, I don't know. It doesn't feel like, how do you have Dewey and not have Sydney? Right. I don't get how sure, it's possible they could work around it, but because of the quotes that we're getting here about Wes Craven's legacy, I don't think you can do that. I think you're going to have to bring back the whole gang, the whole Scooby gang. And speaking on that topic of quotes about Wes Craven's legacy, Kevin Williamson had a quote on here which is really interesting, and this gives me a lot of confidence with it, because if Kevin's in, usually you can expect good things. Kevin Williamson said, quote, "I'm excited to re-team with David and work with Jamie, Guy, and Radio Silence, who are co-writing with Jamie and Guy, and Radio Silence, of course, was responsible for Ready or Not." So, anyone, and the next Scream. Their take on the movie is both original, inventive, and honors Wes's legacy in a wonderful way. Ready or Not was my favorite horror film of last year, and I can't wait to see what their amazing talents bring to the Scream universe. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. End quote. So again, it's knowing that one, you have the guys from Ready or Not working on it is enough to give me confidence in it. Ready or Not was right at the top for me as well for best films of 2019, best horror films of 2019, and the fact that Kevin's willing to say it's original, it's inventive, and it still honors Wes's legacy in a wonderful way. That's all I really wanted to hear.
Yeah. Hopefully, because I know some people are probably thinking, his quote says, "We're excited to reteam with David, not everybody else," and then all the other guys from Radio Silence. That doesn't mean that they're not in. It just means that, they could still be in contract talks with Courtney Cox and Nev Campbell. I would assume they are. I don't think anyone would.
I would think
either of those would just say no.
I would think they're confirmed already. I would think they're already locked in. To have David locked in and announced, that means he got a script that probably already included Sydney and Gale, and that's why he signed on. And again, this quote was specifically for the David Arquette announcement,
right.
So that's why he said it like that. So,
yeah, you bring up a good point. Getting David Arquette to sign on that to honor Wes Craven's legacy. If it was just like a cash grab saying oh yeah, we got Dewey, is that really going to honor Wes's legacy in a way, just saying hey, we got one, let's power through. Yep. No Gale, divorce gone by. Don't even talk about him,
Yeah. I don't think Dewey would, or I don't think David would come back, without the rest coming back as well.
Yeah.
And of course him and Courtney are still really close. So, obviously, that's a conversation that had to be had. So I'm sure they're coming back. We just, one announcement at a time, build hype slowly. It's cool to see that they're going to be shooting this year as well. With everything going on, we just don't know with anything. We're just kind of playing a constant guessing game when it comes to this stuff. So the fact that they're pushing to film this year once safety protocols are put into place, that's pretty cool. That means we're probably looking at a 2020 release or 2021 release. Sorry, that'd be pretty neat.
I wonder, would it open up against Halloween Ends?
They could probably push off each other, I would think. You don't want to compete them. Also, I kind of, there's a lot of rumors surrounding Halloween Ends that it might be delayed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But who knows? I don't think you're going to want to. You probably want to be at least a month apart, or 2-3 weeks apart. Don't clash on each other's opening weekends. As horror franchises, you should know better. Don't put fans in that spot where they have to pick. Of course, fans like us would go to both, but again, after this is where you got to save our money here. All right, just give us a chance to collect another paycheck before we go see another movie. All right,
right.
Living paycheck to paycheck out here. You gotta be generous to horror fans. Okay,
right. Nev Campbell, ended her quote when on those interviews saying, "Hopefully, we'll be able to do it." That's just sort of yeah, but it's not official yet.
Yeah, it's I'm not allowed to say that I'm actually signing on. So that's pretty cool, man. I mean, as Scream fans, to see the OG cast come back, which I never thought would happen again with Wes's passing, is pretty neat. And again, as long as they handle it properly and do Wes right, I'm okay with it. And that's what it seems like. So, fine by me.
Now you may be thinking, well, yeah, Matthew Lillard also said he's interested in coming back.
Mm.
And there might be a podcast that some guys did that talked about if it's possible or not for Stu to come back to Scream.
Link in the description. Go check her out. Make everything count. We talked about it for a while. But the big difference between Nev's quote and Matt's quote is that Matt said, "Yes, I'm available. Please hit me up." Nev was like, "I'm in talks about it." Yeah. So there's a big difference in that manner as well. Okay, let's move on to our next topic here, that being Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills got a few teases during the Halloween watch party that happened on Saturday. Not a teaser trailer. Everybody fucking relax. Not a teaser trailer. Which I could have told you was not going to happen, by the way. Fuck. But you had the Halloween watch party happen on Saturday where, you had the whole cast and crew from Halloween 2018 tweeting along with the movie. It was pretty cool. It was fun to hang out and watch. But a couple of interesting things came out of it. One, there was a tweet that went out from somebody that said they wish Hawkins had survived, and then Blumhouse quote tweeted that and said, "Oh, do you?" Which I find that very interesting. And it brings up the conversation, is Hawkins actually alive? Did Hawkins manage to survive getting stabbed in the neck and getting run over by the fucking truck? Because, how? There's no sign of life whatsoever, by the way. He's down on the ground, stabbed in the neck and shit, and then when he gets hit by the truck, he doesn't move at all. There's no reaction to him getting run over.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find that quote or the tweet to see if they said anything else. I don't think they did.
It was literally "Oh, do you" with the hashtag Halloween watch party or Halloween at home. That's all it was. Oh, do you? That was it. So
it was David Gordon Green running the Blumhouse Twitter, by the way.
It was David Gordon Green?
Yeah, Blumhouse tweeted at first, "Hey, it's David Green, my first time on Twitter. Does this old TI-99 work? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty." And then, then he's posting, and then there's another tweet that Blumhouse tweeted that said, "I promised the crew if the movie made $100 million, I would get a tattoo," and it's of David Gordon Green.
Okay. Yeah, so he said, "Oh, do you?" I don't know, man. I was just like, if Hawkins is alive, one thing they could really do with it, that this is the first thing that came to my mind, is that he survives. He's obviously, this is the same night. We have to realize that he's got stabbed in the neck and run over by a car the same fucking night. But you could put him in a hospital bed next to Jamie, next to Lori, and have some sort of dialogue between them. There are options when it comes to Hawkins, but you have to realize that Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends all take place on the same night, and because of that, Hawkins he's at the very least, both of his legs are broken, and he's gushing out the neck. So he ain't gonna be doing much productive things in these movies, but he could be in a hospital bed next to Lori, and then you could, because he was definitely the most interesting new character. So to have that dialogue between them would still be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could just be fucking with us.
Yeah, that is also very valid. we saw also in 2018 where he got stabbed in the neck and then ran over with no reaction to it.
Yeah, no sign of life whatsoever from Hawkins, but I don't know. Just because he did that, it's creating the conversation. But he also knows that it would create the conversation. So,
yeah,
effective marketing at the very least. I don't know. Just worth talking about. It's interesting. A couple other things that came out of these tweets during this Halloween watch party. Doctor and nurse from 2018 that we see during that long Steadicam shot who get into the car. We already kind of knew this from seeing images, but because they're going to be in Halloween Kills, so to watch out for them. But they were confirmed not Julian's parents. That's been a rumor for a while that those are Julian's parents, but they're not. So, hey, I guess that's good news. I didn't really want to see a weird connection between those characters and Julian. Although it is still interesting how do those characters come into play in Halloween Kills. But still, as long as they're not Julian's parents, I can buy into that.
Yeah. Don't make a connection where there really doesn't need to be.
Right, exactly. Now, let's talk about the trailer. Got a tweet about the trailer and some of the strategies in terms of marketing. This is a tweet from Blumhouse. They said, quote, "We're still working on the trailer for Halloween Kills now and strategizing our plan for release based on the realities of the world. Fingers crossed. I feel really good and want to share so much more, hopefully soon. Thank you guys so much. This made my day. Hashtag Halloween at home." End quote. So it looks to me that they're still pushing for that October release date, but they have to be smart with it, because I don't think Blumhouse is going to go VOD at release. I don't think that's their plan at all. They're going to avoid that at all costs. They want a theatrical release, so they're going to push for it. I don't know. Right now, I'm confident that they can get it out in October, but the way this whole pandemic situation is being talked about, we're supposed to see it die down. This is the rumors about it, or like the guess about it, the scientific, educated guess about it, is that it's going to die out here in the next few months, and it'll be quiet, and then after it cools back down, it's going to make a big pop-up again in fall, which would land at a really bad time, as the October release date of October 16th could be punched in the face. I don't know. Again, none of us know. It's just it's a big fucking guessing game.
And then there's the statements that AMC made where they're like, oh, I don't know if we're going to recover from this. Again, personally, I think that's just smoke. I think they're just they're trying to make everybody rush back when they're finally like, hopefully we'll open this weekend, hopefully next weekend, everybody come so that we can make enough money to open next weekend type of thing.
Right.
But I did see an article yesterday or the day before that said that the small theater chains are opening back up, but AMC and Regal are not still. And yeah, and I have an inside source, I don't know if it's public or not, that says that Regal is planning on opening by the end of July.
Well, there you go. I mean, that makes sense. It's just the big concern, because we're going to start opening, things are going to start slowly opening back up here. It's just whether or not is everything going to shut back down again once fall hits and the weather starts to get cooler. Right. That's the big concern to me when it comes to Halloween Kills. Otherwise, if that doesn't happen, we don't have a huge, relapse, I guess is a way to go about it. If we don't have a big relapse here, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be able to get that released in October. But again, fingers crossed on that. We shall see. Then last bit of little tweet news here that came from Halloween Kills. There was a tweet that went out from somebody during this watch party that said, will we see the Myers house in Halloween Kills? And Blumhouse, David Gordon Green, quote tweeted it and said, yes. Simple as that. Yes, we will. I thought that was I think one of the biggest missing pieces of the puzzle was seeing the Myers house in Halloween 2018. So now that's going to be in Halloween Kills. That's confirmed. I'm extremely fucking excited for that. I want to see it. Just the nostalgia vibes alone when you see that house. If they there's one shot in the original Halloween that I've always loved that stood out to me is when the sheriff car with Brackett and Loomis pulls up, and you see the sheriff on the side of the car. Then it cranes up, the camera cranes up, and he reveals the Myers house. Recreate a shot like that, and I'll shit my pants. Of course, this does not talk about when we will see the Myers house. We could be seeing it exclusively within a flashback, which I would prefer something else. I want to see it in present day as well. I want to see what we're looking at now, what she looked like now. But it could be exclusively within a flashback scene.
It'll be interesting because, like, my thought is maybe, how much did they recreate it? Did they recreate it broken down as hell, or brand new?
I mean, it should be broken down. It should be pretty bad. Because
maybe they're gonna pull they all show up to Laurie's burnt estate from the end of Halloween 2018. Michael's not there, and then where's the first place they're gonna go check?
Right.
Maybe we go that route. Maybe it's not until the end. Maybe Laurie gets out of the hospital and drives up there, and recreate that shot, even if it's not a sheriff's vehicle. If it's Laurie's vehicle, get that little crane. That'd be enough too.
Yeah, just one of those fan treatments that you could pull off there. In the original Halloween 2, after Laurie goes to the hospital, there was all the people of the town kind of coming together and trying to burn down the Myers house.
Yeah,
you could almost go for that again if you wanted to. See, because there's the moment where the deputies are on the roof of the Myers house in Halloween 2, and they're saying, "Hey, get out of here, stop." You could pull off something like that again. But I think I really want to see Myers house in present day. I want to see it. I want to see Laurie come face to face with it. That's something I'd really want to see. But who knows? All we know is it will be in there one way or another, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. All right, last topic of the show here, Hatchet 5. There's been a lot of talk surrounding Hatchet 5. The rumors, is it going to happen? Victor Crowley, of course, leaves you on a massive cliffhanger that makes you want a Hatchet 5. And Adam Green has always said that, if we can do it, if we can pull off a budget with it, I'm all in. Let's make it happen. So there was a UK screening going on for Victor Crowley on a UK television channel, and during that, Green had a quote when asked about Hatchet 5, and he said, quote, "Given the success of Victor Crowley, it's a safe bet that we'll be seeing the Bayou Butcher paint the screen red again," end quote. So, hey, I mean, that's it. That's all that really is. But it's nice to know that if Adam's confident, Adam thinks they can do it, and they can get a budget, they're gonna make that shit happen. That is like Adam Green's baby, and it's it's probably the biggest independent ongoing franchise there is. It's basically the Puppet Master of this generation. Is how I would put it in that category, because Puppet Master is one of the biggest. It's like they're obscure franchises, but they're not hitting theaters and shit. They're not your blockbusters. I think Hatchet is like the modern day Puppet Master.
Yeah, if you haven't seen any of the Hatchet movies, definitely give them a watch. They're very good. Kane Hodder as Victor Crowley kills it. Loves doing Victor Crowley. One thing that I'm thinking of, I don't think it will do a road show again, which that kind of sucks, because the Victor Crowley road show was so fun, and listening to Adam Green and his life, and he's just the coolest dude ever. It'd be nice to see a road show, but I think it'll just be a right to VOD type of thing.
Probably, yeah. A road show, like you said, would be really cool again. But I know how hard that was on Adam. Going city to, it's like, dude, the people that tour, like the gig life, musicians, that's a hard thing to pull off, and you're traveling to a different city every single night, and I don't really know how much Adam was truly profiting off of that.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe it's worth it for him. Maybe he'll do it again. Maybe you can even get some more cast. Maybe it'd be really cool if you get Kane involved, but I don't think Kane can handle traveling that much. It depends how long the roadshow is. If you're doing just a month of roadshow, maybe it'd be worth it then. Otherwise, probably just straight to VOD, Blu-ray. I wish it would get a theater treatment, just because I think it deserves it. I think Adam Green deserves that. He managed to do Victor Crowley secretly, didn't tell anybody, nobody knew it was coming, then surprise dropped it at the 10-year anniversary of Hatchet screening. Right. I just think, I don't know, he's done so much low-budget stuff and has lost money making things like Victor Crowley that, I don't know, I feel like he deserves proper treatment. At least, say, like a small, like, Regal release or something.
Yeah, if you're an independent filmmaker and you don't know Adam Green or his movies, click away. This episode's almost done. Click away and watch him and listen to what Adam has to say, because he is the independent filmmaker's dream. He's losing money making movies, but he just keeps making movies because he loves it, and he's not doing it for the profit.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the perfect person to look up to as an independent filmmaker, because he's done it all. He's shown how hard it is, and he's gone through some really hard shit in his life in the mix of trying to make things like Victor Crowley possible. Again, literally just go look up one of his roadshow speeches, and you'll understand why it's so special to us. But hey, that's it for the topics. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about Scream 5? Halloween Kills? Are you excited for Hatchet 5 possibly in the future? Give us all your opinions in the comments below. But that's going to wrap up this episode of Slash and Cast. I guess, I don't know. Let us know if you dig this kind of format, because this kind of stuff we could do more and more of. But it comes down to your feedback. Is it worth it, or we keep the news flash style going? Whatever. Let us know what you prefer. But that's it. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a video stream in the future. And with that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.